Morning, guys. Well, this here is a door that I got off an old ranch, and I put it up temporarily just for closing it in. It's going to be coming off, but what I'm doing is this is going to be my door. I decided to build my own door. Doors cost anywhere from $600 or $700 or $800 up to $2,000, maybe $2,500. Some doors, specialty doors. This is going to be a sort of a specialty door, but it's going to be a custom door. I'm going to make rabbet joints, and I'm going to put it together basically like shiplap, but it's not really shiplap, with little rabbet joints. It's going to have little notches taken out of it, and each one's going to go into each other. That way it keeps it even, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So this is going to be, I got my phone on airplane mode so nobody can reach out to me. So this could take hours, which it's going to. So what I'm doing here now is, you still with me? Oh yeah. This saw from the floor to the top of this table is 13 inches. So what I'm doing is I cut some 4x4s at 12 inches. Then I'll stick a 1-inch board on top of it and butt it to my saw. That's because when I work alone, I need a table beyond my table saw to carry my wood. Make sense? You just slide it right across. That way I don't get cut or hurt. So I'm going to put you onto this here window right here. And put you here. Hopefully you fellas can see what I mean. If you know what I mean. I gotta go water the horse here soon. So when I gotta go water the horse, I'll pause you, then I'll water the horse. And I think I might have picked up a job from one of my friends, one of my YouTubers, one of my subscribers, not YouTube, but subscribers. We might be having a little series of installing metal for siding, vertical metal for siding to his cottage. Okay. So he took me back and I looked at it and I said, yeah, he was happy. He really wanted old East Coast to do it. And I don't mind. Working that kind of stuff. So what I'll do, I'll put a screw right down in her, right here. And I'll put a screw down in her here. Now that's a complete table that I can run this across. Now, I think it's okay. Did I do that right? Maybe I should have moved it over. No, I can just slide this over. That should be okay. Let's try it. Okay. I'll take the shirt off. Maybe I'll have to do it in a two-part. I might do this in a two-part series. So don't be so long. Let's see if I got power. Okay, I got power. So you guys, bear with me. I'm going to make a rabbit joint, okay? Okay. I think it's going to go here. Yup. First cut. So when you make these rabbit joints, the cut's on the bottom here. So now I'm going to pick it up and flip it and do the face cut. Comes out of it is this piece. This piece is the part that I got to take off. Let's say one end of it. The other piece is on the opposite end, which they lay together and makes a smooth fit. See, like this, looks like that. I call it a rabbit joint. So this will go like this. Now, this one here is going to be notched out off the bottom here. Like this. Mama just gave me a text and she asked me to, well, I told her before she has no water in her well. There's another joint right here. Well, these things can be used for something too as well, guys. So I told her, I said, and she's paying for water steady and she's going to do laundry. I told Mama, I said, listen, and I got to do one on this side as well. Come on. Yeah. Let's check this out, though. perfect. So I said, you bring your laundry to West Coast and I'll do it for you. I got a text from her and she said she got a little load, but I said, you bring what you need and I'll wash them for you. Look at there. See this joint here? See that? That's a rabbit joint. And you put it together. See how it gets closed, right tight? I mean, you clamp it, but that's a tight joint. Now, I'm going to make another one here. The same thing. I'll notch this out. And I'll notch that out. So basically, each side gets notched out. This side's only one because that's the side of the building, the door I mean. So yeah, it's looking good, guys. Well, okay, doing good. So the joint looks like that, so I'm gonna do this one again. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Okay. So far, so good. Doing good. Seems so to me that was a delayed reaction. Well, I am going down to get a clamp, like I said. Going down to get a clamp. I gotta get my key. Need a clamp, guys. Ain't much in here, I'll tell you now. But there's enough for me. There's enough for old Frank here. East Coast. I just need one. I gotta do some work down in here. I wouldn't mind having a little stove down in here. Needing a friend to help you in the end. Where do I go but to the Lord? Where do I go? Where do I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to help me in the end. Where do I go but to the Lord? Well, I frig up on a couple words here and there, but that don't make no never mind. When you frig up, you keep on going. Well, this is going to be it for this video. I'll have to go down to the H&H store to get some glue. But I brought the clamp up, and that's all I'm going to do so far. And I got to go, I'm doing a wash for Mama. And I'm doing, I gotta go in and peel some taters, get some taters from Brother Darren, and some onions. And then I'm gonna have some turkey probably, I don't know. Yeah, I got a little turkey, I cooked the turkey. Don't tell anybody, but I cooked the turkey. And I almost ate it all up in 2 days, a day and a half. It was a $40 turkey on sale for $27. Big stuffing and everything. I'm drooling right at the lips. I got it the day after. Thanksgiving. I didn't intentionally do it. There was some old lady up there. She was clawing them and digging them out. And I went, stopped me right up. And I went, are they on sale? You know what I mean? She went, well, I don't know. They're pretty cheap. And I said, what? So I started looking around. I said, $26, $27 for a big turkey, all buttered, balled, and stuffed, and the whole work. And I said, woo, woo! I scooped that one right there, and I put that in. I cooked it for about 6 to 7 to 8, 9 hours. I put 4 big onions and split them in two and set them on the bottom of the roaster pan. And I put the turkey on top of that, kept it up. And then I put all kinds of stuff on it. Stuff. My stuff. Don't tell anybody. I almost cleaned the turkey out. But I saved enough for dinner. When the world frowns on you and makes bad things towards you, you just smile back. And the world will smile back at you. And God will smile too. Bye-bye.